Justin won that one.
Shut up! No way! Is it really true?
It's totally
I thought she was
true.
doing this to mess with me. Welcome back to another episode of SOL. Woo. He does that. I think he's making fun of me because he thinks that I...
100%.
Well, because it's a weird, awkward transition. You say, welcome back to SOL. And then you just go right into the topic. Like, you have to do something like, hey, guys, yeah. You know? No? I think so. Anyways.
So it's a matter of opinion.
A matter of opinion. That's a great segue because today we're going to talk about opinions. Ooh. It's a very taboo. It's a very taboo topic, isn't it?
It's a very taboo topic,
Sharing
actually.
opinions in 2020. Ooh, how do you feel about that?
I mean, to me, you have the right to say whatever you want to say. It might not agree with me, but that's what an opinion is. It's something that some idea that you hold that might be just solely for you.
I 100% agree with that too. I'm somebody who's like, you have the right to have an opinion any way that you feel about something, but I've noticed in 2020 at least that it seems like this is the year for sharing opinions.
I don't think it's so I think people have always shared opinions. So
you know what I mean, like an excessive amount of sharing.
But
opinion,
I don't think it's a matter of people sharing opinions. I feel like it's people imposing opinions on others. I think that's really what 2020 can be summed up in a nutshell as.
Why do you think that's happening? Why do you think this year's been... I don't know if it's just because there's more like really hot topic events happening, or if it's just because people are so bored with COVID that they're like on social media so much more sharing their feelings on things.
Yeah, I think it's to me it's a trifecta of things. One, it's an election year, and everyone trifecta, three things coming together. One, it's an election year, so that's obviously a lot of people are paying a lot more attention to what's going on. COVID hit and everyone was just stuck inside on their phones, on their computers, just doing whatever. And three is just 2020. Just everything about 2020 has been terrible. From day one through now, and probably for another couple of months. But...
So 2020 is just that year that it gets its own number in your list of...
I'm pretty sure I had a third one, but I can't remember what it is already.
So you just... I know, because I love how you said three, and you weren't prepared to give a third one.
I swear to God, I had a third one in my head, and it is just gone. I remember my third one. My third one was going to be media coverage. So we have that 24-hour news cycle that just bombards you with information as quickly as it can, whether it's right or not, which we've seen a lot of not right information come out of the media this year, I think.
But what happens when your opinions sometimes are either rebutted by somebody because they present different information to you? Like, I think there's a level of acceptance that you have to have if you're going to share your opinion, that other people are also allowed to then rebuttal to your opinion with their thoughts on the matter. And it's not okay to say, I'm not going to hear your opinion out because it doesn't agree with mine. What are your thoughts on that? Because I feel like there are some people who are like, I have my opinion, I don't want to hear yours. And is that the right way to do things?
Definitely not. No, I hate that stuff. So I'm definitely on the side of, if you have an opinion, you can share it. That's fine. If you share that opinion and somebody has a counteracting opinion, have a discussion. Don't attack the person who's making that opinion because it doesn't match with yours, because clearly there's a reason they think that way. And if you can have a conversation, a legitimate conversation, maybe one of your opinions will change. But we have such a lack of conversation in this country right now, it's ridiculous. I mean, I really think it's worldwide, but coming as an American into this, I'm seeing it every single day to the point where I actually deleted my Facebook app and everything. I am so done with people attacking other people.
So what are your thoughts on, like, hey, if you don't have the whole picture, what's the best ways to try to get that whole picture before you go off and have such a stance on an opinion?
Yeah. I mean, so the point of having an opinion is so you can express it and you can build it and you can change it. You're not supposed to have a hard set, like, this is fact, this is my whole life type of opinion. That's completely different. When you have an opinion on something that you're not directly involved in, you should take the time to look up from multiple sources. Look at CNN, look at Fox. Holy crap, are they totally different news places? Yes, they are the exact opposite.
Headlines are meant to be attention grabbers, so they're gonna be a little bit misleading unless you take the time to read an article. So I definitely agree with him that you cannot just read a headline and assume that you understand. I think for me, I'll say this, Justin, one of the things I really appreciated about you during that Black Lives Matter movement, and I had a few friends who did this, is before you went off and had like a strong opinion on it, you're like, let me ask somebody who probably is affected by this, and how do they feel? What does this mean to them? And I remember having some conversations with you. It doesn't mean we're going to always agree on things, but you were open to at least learning more before you went and had a strong stance of an opinion on it. So this was a really good conversation about opinions. We weren't trying to be on a whole like soapbox about it, to be honest with you. Like, the idea of this was just to kind of say, you know, we feel that lately, and, you know, this is a personal opinion of mine at least, I don't know how Justin feels, that this year has just been an opinionated year. Not that any other year hasn't been, but this year has been heavily that way. And I just want to encourage people to just take an extra second and learn a little bit more about your opinions on both sides and use the resources that are available to you. And the internet isn't the truth source of everything. But sometimes now it's really hard to distinguish the difference between truth and fake on the internet. It's very, very hard. Which is why we're going to play a little game of fact or internet fiction. Hey, Kelli, thanks for joining us on the show today.
Hey!
Was it that much of a lag, Justin? That's probably on me.
Yeah, I think that was on you.
So you have a little game for us today. So we're going to play fact or internet fiction with Kelli here. So Kelli has some things that she's found around the interwebs, maybe some things that she's made up on her own. And it's up to Justin or me to figure out whether we think it's true or false.
All right, guys. So I have some headlines for you, and just show your signs if your vote is for true or false. First one is, Florida man needs a free ride home, so he calls 911 to report a dead body at McDonald's.
Are we doing a 3, 2, 1?
No, we don't have to. But
I think we have to do a 3, 2, 1.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. It's Florida. That just sounds so legit.
That's exactly
like,
what
the only fact it's Florida immediately makes me think it's real if it's crazy.
Yep, that was true. A man in Central Florida needed a ride home, but instead he received a ride to jail. 92-year-old woman fires gun at her 53-year-old neighbor after he refused to give her a smooch.
Want me to count it down?
So she didn't get a kiss, so she shot him.
Yes. Shot at him.
Shot at him or shot him? Can you read the headline again?
Shot.
Oh, no, she did not miss. She shot him.
Oh.
Okay. She shot him because she didn't give him a kiss.
You're not gonna...
Oh, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna go false on that.
It sounds like another Florida story.
She didn't say Florida, though.
It was another Florida story, and it is true.
Yeah!
Next one. Ohio. Hundreds of customers fight over toilet paper in a Walmart store. 3 dead, 174 injured, 213 arrests. Quote, even while being handcuffed, some refused to let go of their pasta or corned beef. Even some of the elderly resisted their arrest to hang on to their goods.
This is a headline or a whole new... This is an article, right? You're reading some parts of the article? Okay.
I read the headline and then a quote from an article.
Okay. She had me until the corned beef spaghetti thing, and then I kind of felt like I might have to be false. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
False.
Oh.
Yeah!
I was like, it is weirdly specific, but
It's very specific, yeah.
A morgue employee was mistaken for dead body, accidentally cremated while taking a nap.
That can't be real. Like, wouldn't they do some kind of like... Okay, 3, 2, 1.
That one's false.
Okay. What did you say, true?
I said true.
Seriously?
I was like, maybe. I wanted the lead, all right?
I would hope to God I would never go to that morgue. Because, like, if they can't tell the difference between a live and a dead body...
He was taking a nap.
He was taking a nap. That doesn't mean dead.
Drug bust after bicycle chase. Suspect flees saying, I just need to poop.
This one sounds familiar to me, so I think I have an answer. Well, obviously, you know my answer is now. Ready? 3, 2, 1. You're gonna say, I thought I remember hearing a story similar to this.
That one's true.
Ah! That's what happens when I listen to the radio a lot.
Oh, man.
I have to poop.
Yeah. All right, next one. A hairdresser from New Orleans was arrested and accused of using his customers' hair to create voodoo dolls and cast curses upon them. Police chief says Mr. Azaka used his skills to cause pain and illness to his victims in order to extort money and sexual favors.
You ready? You're not sure.
Justin's very deep in thought right now.
So you were online, you read that headline. What would you immediately think? True or false?
Okay.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
False.
Okay.
All right, so this is the last one.
So I think,
That-
Liza, you're in the lead right now, right?
I haven't been keeping track, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to figure this out when I go edit.
Well, I'm pretty sure you're
I am
in the lead right
I'm pretty
now.
sure I'm in the lead, yeah.
Wow, that changed quick. Didn't it? What?
You're the one saying it, I'm just agreeing.
So at this point, do we just say whoever gets this one right wins it?
No. I'm not losing my lead.
Okay.
Fine, yes, okay. Fine, I'll give that to you since you're so jealous of the fact that I'm in the lead. And I can determine internet fallacy very well.
Because I think you're two up from me, so I can't even tie it.
Okay, fair enough.
Dr. Anthony Fauci of the Coronavirus Task Force announced today that December 1st does indeed mark the beginning of the Christmas season.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Justin won that one.
Shut up! No way! Is it really true?
It's totally
I thought she was
true.
doing this to mess with me.
100% true. It came from a doctor. Of course it's true.
You're so slick because me and Kelly had this beef about when the Christmas season starts, and I say December 1st. I thought you were effing with me.
I'm just saying. They get a lot of things wrong over in tasks like that.
Where
They
did
get
he
a lot
say
of things
that?
wrong.
Is this on video or is this like written
It's just
documentation?
some video- What?
Yeah, it's written right here on my Word document.
Are you being funny? Did I just like completely fall into this stupid trap of like gullibleness?
So much. so much.
What's wrong with this? Did she text you?
No. I just knew there's no way it could be true. When she said that was true, I was like, oh, this is going to be fun.
Thank you, Justin, for understanding where I was going with that.
Well played. I, for half a second,
Oh
was
my
asking.
God.
I wanted video. So thanks again, Kelly. I don't know if you want to add anything to that.
Thanks,
Kelly.
Thanks,
She's
guys.
helping you too, so you have to say thank you. All right. See you later, our friend.
Bye, Kelly.
Bye, thank you.
Bye. Take care. All right. Hope you enjoyed this opinions episode. A special shout out and thanks to Kelly again for joining us. It's time for bingo, and I think I should roll this time.
You wanna roll
I
this
have
time?
yet to
All right.
roll once.
What are we rolling for today, Liza? The number of balls. Cool. Good talk. 4. We got 4 balls coming up. Make sure you check us out over on social media. All the links are down below. That's where we're going to be pulling these balls and drinking some gross stuff. Make sure you check out our other video over there and down there.